Hi everyone, welcome back. Okay, so last time I talked about how there's so many buttons in Solidworks. So let's learn about the first one. Whenever you open up Solidworks, it's going to show you something like this. Depending on your version, it might look a bit different. But you'll see Part, Assembly, and Drawing. If you don't see this, you can just click on New, and you'll have the ability to pull up a part, assembly, or drawing. So the very first thing we're going to learn about is building a part. So how do you do that? You click on Part, click on OK. And it's going to show you nothing. Or it's going to delay for a bit. There you go. Nothing. Why is there nothing? Because you haven't made anything yet. There's nothing to see. So you create the part Solidworks. How you do that is first you start with something two-dimensional. Might seem strange, like it's a 3D model. Why am I starting two-dimensional? The way Solidworks works is more or less you take Solidworks works. That's going to bother me. Let's say you take a rectangle or a square. You can then stretch that into a box. You take a circle, you can stretch that into a cylinder. Or you can cut a cylinder through something. You take a circle and you rotate it, suddenly you have an orange. My lunch. Or you have a sphere. So we start with a two-dimensional shape. And it makes sense because this is all coming from how people used to do things. They would take a sketch, which would be two-dimensional, and they turn that into a three-dimensional shape. So what you do is you look at your part, look at your object, whatever it is, and you say, okay, what shapes do I see? And you start building it. First, you build the basic shapes. Maybe it's really rectangular. Okay, make a rectangle. And then you stretch that out into a cube. And you notice, okay, well, there's kind of like a circle in the front. You do that as well. And you just keep on building it. Like right here, look at my handy-dandy water bottle. Look at it from the front, it's kind of rectangular. Look at it from the base, it's a circle. Okay, so I would draw a circle, and I could stretch that up into a cylinder. And obviously this is not a perfect cylinder, but that's my beginning, and I can cut away, add as I need to finally get to my end product. Okay, so how do I start with this two-dimensional thing? Well, I'm making a sketch. So I look up here, a bunch of buttons. The first one we're going to care about, so the second one I should say, is the sketch button right there. This is the sketch tab. It has all of our abilities to actually start drawing. And then to start a sketch, I have to click right here on the sketch. Be very, very careful. If you accidentally click on 3D sketch, it will just ruin your life. It's very, very powerful and great. It's just hard to get out of. So click on the sketch button. Okay. Now I'm looking at this. What does front plane, top plane, right plane mean? It's how you look at the part. What shows you the most detail? Like once again, I have my water bottle here, okay? From the front, it looks, if you're just tracing it, kind of like a rectangle. From the right side, like a rectangle. From, I'm going to pour the water out, there you go. From the bottom, or the top plane, it's a circle. So I can choose which one I want to start drawing on. I draw what I see. So I'm going to pick the top plane right now and show you that. Okay, top plane. Here we are. Once again, I don't see anything. I see a little red arrow going up and a little red arrow going to the right. That is my origin. Whatever I'm drawing, usually it should start from the origin. Why? Because this is the only spot that Solidworks knows where something is. Everything has to be related to this. Eventually we'll talk about dimensions. We're not there today. We're just talking about starting a sketch. And now with this, I can begin going and using all these little buttons over here to start drawing something and making something. I'm going to go through all of these eventually, or at least most of them. So for now, I'm just going to draw a circle. My guy was a circle. I'm going to draw a circle. I clicked on the circle button. I click here. I drag it out. Circle. Boom. Amazing. Your first sketch. And if you're done with a particular shape, like if I keep on clicking, I'll keep on making circles. I can click this little green checkbox and say, hey, I'm done with that sketch. I don't need to shape anymore. Okay. 3 circles, not super important in and of themselves. However, this was all just about showing you how a sketch works. I make a 2D drawing, which I can then stretch or rotate into 3D shapes to make something much more interesting and much more realistic in real life. So hopefully this helped you. Thank you very, very much for listening. I'll see you all next time as we begin to learn all those buttons up there and figure out what they actually do in not those buttons, these buttons, and figure out what they do. So, see y'all next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.